Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Overlord. So in the last episode, Irons got his pimp cane rolling, and beat the shit out of some people. And he's setting up a delicious little get-together, little dinner time get-together for Nphirea and his grandma, and, oh god, okay, he's gonna set up a test and they're gonna get their shit kicked in by those fucking gremlins he fucking sent. That's just what's gonna happen. That's just what's gonna, he's gonna test it. He's gonna put him to the test. Because Irons is being a sassy bitch. Because now Lupus has to protect them with her life. Oh, fucking boy. Oh, fuck it. Let's just drop the fucking pretense and get to it. Let's just go. 3, 2, 1, and go. No reason even pretending, is there? They wake up to the sound of goddamn gremlins attacking the goddamn walls. Yeah, there they are. Hello, friends. It'll be okay, ancillary character no one actually cares about. I'm going off to be a badass character. Where my plate armor at? That somehow covers less than my normal clothes. Oh god, I hope she... Irons just sneezes. Did someone talk about me? Did someone say the words evil god? Oh god, I mean, we all know how this is gonna turn out, right? There is no fucking... Henry maybe, but I doubt it. There's no fucking way Irons is going to allow any harm to come to Henry, Nphirea, or Nphirea's grandma. Everyone else is expendable, for the most part, but keeping them on board is like a fucking mandatory thing. So even though he sent Lupus to fucking guard them with her life, even if Lupus fucks up, there's going to be, There's gonna be, safeguards in play to make sure this shit doesn't go too sideways. This is gonna be one of those things where, the combat, the battle here isn't gonna mean jack fucking shit. The whole point is what causes the combat and what comes from it. Also, the more I see this opening, the more that metrosexual paladin just looks like fucking Dio and Zolzal had a baby. Which reminds me of Gate, and I really don't want to be reminded of Gate. I get that reminder every day when some fucking neckbeard watches that fucking show. Hooray! Helpful ogre men! Go, fucking CG monster men! God, I hate CG in anime so much. I hate it so much. I know, the idea is, save money, because, they're very detailed and all that, but still, it looks bad. It looks really bad. And hooray, they've refilled their ranks. Good news, everybody! I perfected a plague that'll wipe out all life on Azeroth! Seriously. Fucking, and I feel like if Nphirea, was killed and came back as a Zambambo, he'd just be Professor Putricide. Professor Putricide's laboratory of alchemical horrors and fun. Oh, Festagot, you were always my favorite. Next to Rotface. I'm just waiting for shit to kick off, so pardon me for just making fun of things, alright? I'm waiting for shit to kick off. Because, no lasting damage to Henry, Nphirea, or Grandma, or Oba-chan is gonna happen. Other people might die, though. Smack they shit! None of them are even wearing armor. Like, not even... no leather? Like... no jerkins, no nothing? Not even a gambeson? Nothing? Like, even padded clothing would probably do more. Ooh! Jesus, that's a good fucking shot. That's a good boy. That's a very good boy there hitting that shot. Like, these goblins are like, they are nothing to scoff at. Like, they get fucking annihilated by Nazarick, but Jesus Christ, Eins is gobos. They do work. Oba-chan's like, I'm getting too necessary to the plot for this shit. You fool, we were only pretending to be retarded. Now you must suffer the greatest pain of all. The lines at Disney World. Glue? It's just really sticky glue. Oh, for fuck's sake. Eins brought it back from the dead? How is it strong enough to be brought back from the dead? Or is he, like, just puppeteering its body? They did say that the movements are off. They did say the movements are off, so maybe, like, he's just puppeteering it? Retreating is for cowards! Really, my dude? Really, my dude? Fuck's sake. Hooray! On that day, humanity received a dark reminder. How did you see it? Your hair is in your way. It'll find you eventually. Jesus Christ, those walls ain't worth shit. Holy fuck. Eins is just gonna have to come over and be like, alright, for fuck's sake. He just snaps his fingers, a bunch of golems walk out and just start building, like, this wall made of, like level 100 fucking bricks. We're gonna have to kill it! She pulls out a giant sword. I just had this the whole time. No, you're overestimating yourself a little bit, my boy. What? Make some ogres. What? They're just gonna make... More glue. Could he not make acid? He couldn't make a bunch of acid? Like, for an alchemist, his grenades are pretty shit. Like, you'd think he'd make some that, like, fucking, like, melt their skin off or something, you know? Come on, Nphirea. You're working for Papa Bones here. Get creative. I just want to eat you a little bit. Ooh. Oh, that looks so fucking bad. Oh my god. Thankfully, the final boss is at least fucking drawn. God damn. Christ, these goblins are fucking... Oh yeah, no, he dead. He dead. He's a Zambambo. These goblins are fucking... Like, these guys are strong. Like, I think it's the first time we're actually seeing them in, like, a proper combat, and I expected them to get blasted way easier than they are. I don't think they've taken a single casualty yet. Like, even when, like, that fucking watchtower was coming down, nobody died, and they fucking killed something in return. Shit, dude. Okay. So I mean, it's kind of a smart plan, but you'd think an alchemist would also have grenades. You know, like, I don't know. I mean, if they've got all these walls and they've got like archery and everything, you'd think he'd be like, you know what? In my off time, while I'm waiting for these healing potions to fucking cook, why don't I make grenades that, like, fucking, like, spontaneously combust motherfuckers, you know? No, you're the useful one. Papa Bones won't allow this. Oh yeah, he can do magic also. I forgot about that. You are the worst, most useless alchemist I've ever fucking seen. There you go! There's something! Didn't do anything, but it's something! God damn it, Nphirea. You best whip out some fucking, like, big dick G magic, dude. Fucking Pyroblast or some shit. Just spam Ice Lance. It works for Frost Mages. Go to sleep. Sleepy boy. Shit! Oh! See, he gets his ass beaten off, like, Lupus or Papa Bones are gonna come in. Like, we already know that Ainz is not gonna let him die, especially since he's the one who orchestrated this. Fuck off with that! I'm pretty sugoi if I say so myself. Pretty fucking sugoi there, mate. Yeah, and if you die as a bitch, you'll think you were a bitch. Congrats! Come on, Effie! Come on! Come on! Do the cool thing! Like, I know I'm talking shit about him, but I want him to fucking win. I want him to win! Like, he's the least interesting. He is the least interesting out of them. But I want him to get some good hits in. Yeah, and it's Lupus, of course. God fucking damn it. Congrats, Nphirea, you had one chance and you blew it. Fucking get cucked, mate. Holy shit. Seriously, I thought it was No, I'm not gonna go. Damn it. I thought it was only the West that was into cuckoldry. Getting cucked by a werewolf. And it immediately dead. Immediately done. One hit, it's done. Delicious. Yeah, come to my big spooky mausoleum. Hang out. Hang out with me, friends. Oh shit, there was one thing I wanted to bring up, but I'll wait until after. Hooray! Oh god. Nphirea, I'm rooting for you so hard, my dude. I'm rooting for you so hard. But the story just wants to dick you non-stop. Ah! I mean, he gets the girl, but he gets the girl in the biggest bitch way possible. Like, if anything, she probably thinks he's a fucking brave idiot. Big, brave dumbass. Which is not an attractive trait. You're almost like a little brother to me. Emotional crit. Well done, Nphirea. You got it in the worst way possible. You got it in the worst way. I mean, congrats, you got the girl. But she thinks you're a wimp. Oh, God. Hey, there you go. It was a Zambambo troll. Spooky scary. Yes, a species of zombie troll, yes. That's a thing. How can you tell? Thank you. Thank you. Christ's sake. We just need Alpha around more to just do that. Like, every time Lupus is around, Alpha just goes whoosh, even if she hasn't done anything. Welcome to my sick-ass, dank-ass tomb. Please control your appetizer. Stop encouraging her. Mr. Gone, why do your knees feel so bony? I haven't eaten dinner yet. Oh, that makes sense. God damn it, Ein, stop hamming it up. You giant fucking ham. I love Ainz when he's being a ham. I love it so much. And this is where I disembowel the people who cross me. What was that? Nothing. The parlor, I meant. Yeah, that big heart, that big round thing, like right here in his ribcage. That's that's too many sugars. Henry, you got brain problems. Jesus. Spice magic? Oh, he's gonna go learn from the master. He's gonna go learn from the fucking master. He'll take her down to Flavor Town. Welcome to Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Today, we're going to Nazarick to try out their delicious food. So many words in languages I don't speak. Please cease. Oh yes, this ancient dragon that's like 5 million years old. Yeah, no, we're going... Yeah, we're just having some of that for a steak. I'm just imagining that Henry is just a goddamn fucking... Just like, she's just a hillbilly hick. I don't even understand what those words mean. No, order from the menu, you fucks! He's being polite! As I do not have a small intestine. Oh, God. Yeah, see, he's like, oh no, I gotta add Nemu to the list. I gotta add her. See, Ainz does care about them, because they're useful. It's exactly like what I was saying. They're NPCs that are useful to him, so he cares. I kinda wish that, like, when he asks us, like, hey, do we have anything for kids? He'd be like, well, we do have something that Perugino left behind. I'm not sure what was written here originally, but he wrote over it, tendies, and then he wrote the letter R, and like 67 E's. I believe you would hear it as re. Because Perugino would be that fucking guy, wouldn't he? Like, he'd be the guy who goes out of his way to find a chicken in the fucking game world and have it give him tendies. Oh, boy. Oh, I love this episode. God damn it. But fuck me, Nphirea got... Like, Nphirea got cucked so fucking hard. I think... I'm not sure if there's something at the end of this or not, so I'm just gonna talk about the thing I want to talk about. So, last episode, because this confused people... This confused people... on the English side of things, and in China too. So I figured I would just specify. So, when I said, is Nphirea going to test the purple potion? Or is Ainz going to test it? Whichever one I said. What I meant was, in comparison to the potions that Ainz already had. So the red ones, right? So, like, I know that it works, and it heals. Like, because it healed that goblin boy. But my thought was, how does it size up compared to the blue potions and compared to the red potions? Like, does it expire? Like, or like, does it like, is it like more? Is it stronger than the blue ones? Like where does it stack up essentially? Like, is it like a direct like middle ground? You know what I mean? That's what I meant. I was hoping Ainz would kind of give us an idea of how good Nphirea is compared to like an alchemist from the game. That's what I was getting at, and I apologize for not being clear, because I think I got distracted like halfway through the thought, so sorry about that, and confused people in 2 languages, and there is no after credits thing, so hooray! But yeah, so for those of you in China who are reading this in the subtitles, I hope that is clear, and for those of you watching in English, now you know, I didn't forget, I just got distracted halfway through the thought. But this episode, though, the important one, oh god, it's in a weird place in that, like, oh god, like, I enjoyed the my hair smells so nice and it's so soft. I got my hair trimmed today, so I got like my bangs, my fringe all cleaned up, and I got like my tangled ends all done. So like, but it's also like it's also really, really soft and it smells really nice. So I keep just smelling my hair, and I'm like, sorry. But this episode, so I really liked it. It was funny. It was fun. And it also pushed forth character development, while also having a really cool combat thing. We finally got to see the goblins in a proper combat situation with updated equipment and everything, and that's good. I like that. There is one thing I do wish I could see a bit more, or if it was even a thing, and maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but I kind of wish we could have seen something of, like, maybe not Ainz himself, but, like, maybe, like, Aura and Mare, maybe, or Demiurge, or someone just kind of, like, in the forest, like, with, like, binoculars or a scrying, or maybe, like, even Ainz back and thing, like, a scrying orb, and they're just watching the battle go on, you know, and they'd be like, yes, indeed, yes, and maybe, like, when, like, Enri and Nphirea are doing their thing, like, we could get a little bit more of what's going through their heads at this time, because their plan was kind of dumb, but it was creative in a fun way, and I like that. You know, it just feels like it was extremely, extremely easy for them to die, but I guess that's kind of how it was supposed to feel, because Lupus did come in at exactly the right fucking moment. So that's good. That's good, at very least. But I honestly, if I was Ainz, I would not trust her. I would not trust her with the... Oh god, she's the least trustworthy person in the fucking Pleiades. Oh, Jesus. Because a lot of you have tried to defend her by saying, oh yeah, all the Pleiades see all humans as fucking worthless garbage and da-da-da-da-da. But it's like... Yes, that is true. But not a single one of them has expressed fantasies of wanting to kill people that Ainz explicitly has said are off the table, right? So that does me a hecking concern. You know what I mean? Like, that does me a big hecking concern right there. So, I mean, yeah, whatever. She did it. The whole Enri and Nphirea love thing, and, like, the fact that Nphirea thinks she's got the hots for Ainz at the end there, that's funny. I like that. I do kind of wish that Nphirea hadn't got his ass kicked so bad. If only because he deserved that win. He deserved that win so much. Like he's kind of like I think I mentioned this when he showed up again, but he feels very, very underutilized in that he's an alchemist. He's making this sick-ass fucking potion that's better than what 99% of people can make. He's like one of the world's greatest alchemists. And the best thing he can do is make armor enough to not get one-shot by a troll. Like, leave him on 1 HP, essentially. And then fire a little sticky bit of acid and also do a hypnosis. Like, very, very basic things. But thing is, he shouldn't have to do that. It's like, he's an alchemist. Like, I kind of wish that Nphirea, like, being in his shack making this thing, like, everyone else is going, like, learning how to shoot bows, how to use spears, and, like, working with the goblins and learning. Like, I kind of, like, and he made those grenades. Those, like, well, not really grenades. Well, actually, no, they were kind of grenades, technically, in the ruffish version of the term. But, like, he made those grenades of that sticky glue that fucking made them all, like, I kind of wish that had been expounded on, and, like, while he was fighting the troll, Nphirea, like, pulled out, like, a glass bottle and was like, I haven't had a chance to test this yet, or something like that, and he just fucking hucked a fucking, like, firebomb grenade at this troll or something, you know, like, something like that, you know, like, something to show that he'd been contributing more to the defense, because it's clear that he has been, like, he's been making potions and herbal medicines and shit like that, and it's just,
I feel like he's very underutilized as a character, and maybe that'll turn around, but right now his role as Ain's personal potion bitch is kind of at odds with like the importance is kind of been thrust on him throughout this arc as being like Enri's love interest, especially since Enri is such a honestly, like, she's one of the biggest characters on Nazarick's side that aren't from Nazarick, you know what I mean? Like, she's the Nazarick answer to Climb. Except she's a good character and well written. So it does kind of feel like she's kind of like marrying down, you know what I mean? Like Nphirea is just so underutilized, and it hurts me. It fucking hurts me because just he deserves if he's gonna be in that role, and I have warmed up to him so much, like for him to like confess his love and then just get his ass beat. Oh, come on now. Like, he got cucked by a werewolf, for fuck's sake. He got cucked by a goddamn werewolf. Like, that's not something to be proud of. It's really not. Oh well, but hopefully he'll have a chance to do things later on, and that'll be it. Oh yeah, Ain's being a ham. I love it. Ain's being a big dumb ham. Fucking thumbs up. Fucking thumbs up on that. Oh, welcome to my home. I built this with my friends, and we're all big dick G's. Would you like a tour, little girl? Like, he's such a fucking Willy Wonka character, like, there, and I love it. It's great. Oh, Jesus, great. That's it. That's it. It's great. It's a good fucking episode. There's nothing wrong with it, except maybe Nphirea getting cucked a little bit too hard. Save the cucking for Climb. Like, if anyone's getting tied to the fucking radiator in the basement, it's going to be Climb, and it's going to be done by that princess. Alright? There's no more space around that radiator. Anyway, everybody, that's all for me. Let me know what you think down there in the comments, whether you agree, disagree, or you want to talk about something that I missed or I neglected, because, hey, I don't want these end bits going on too long. Because that upsets people. And also, it leaves room for things to happen in the comments. Haha. Yeah, let me know. Let me know down there. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all that good shit, and share on social media if you want. If you really want to help support the channel and kind of guide my hips towards anime you want to see, like, these review things too, you can always support me on Patreon, which gets you access to the special Discord patrons channel. Where you can recommend stuff there if you don't want to use Discord, if you don't want to use Patreon's messaging system, and also adding a new perk in that, like, once a month, maybe every other month. We're still kind of working out the details. We're going to do kind of like this patron Twitch subscriber movie night thing where we're all gonna just watch a fuck ton of anime together, and it's gonna be fun. So if you want in on that, you go to subscriber on the Patreon. There's not really a tier gate on that one yet, because I don't know how, like, all the details yet. We're still kind of working it out, but that's gonna happen on like later this month. So yeah, if you want in on that, that's the thing. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I'll see you around the